Hey guys, and welcome to boot camp class. It is July 30th, 2020. We are almost to the end. So I think we go in what stage or level 8 of Jumanji. Looking forward to what August has to bring. But anyway, got your boot camp class for the day. Set it up so you can do it inside. It's supposed to actually be cooler today, but I still think that means it's like in the 90s, and then with the humidity, we're still in I think the triple digits. So what we got going on today is you're going to do 2 to 5 minutes of some sort of cardio warm-up, running, biking, jumping, high knees, jogging, something. Get that heart rate going. Do it for 2 to 5 minutes. If you're warming up out in this heat, you probably can get away with doing 2 to 3 minutes. If you are in your house in AC that's 68 degrees, probably go for that 5. After that, we're starting out with 3 rounds of 10 lunges, going out, coming back in, going out, coming back in. So we're going forward. After that, we're going to go into 5 inchworms. I remember what I wrote down. So going down, push up, come back, okay? So we're doing 5 of those. That's your inchworm. Next thing you're gonna do is lie down on the ground. We're doing scorpions. So on the ground, hands out to your side. You're bringing your right leg up over your body, crossing over your left leg. We're stretching out those abs a little bit of your quads if they're tight, and getting your back warmed up, okay? So scorpions, going back and forth. 5 on each side. So after you are done with that, we get into our workout today. We've got split up into 2 different AMRAPs. If you don't want to do AMRAP, you can do rounds too. I have it in the description. What's going on, you get to pick, make the workout your own depending on how much time you have available for the day or your fitness level of fitness conditioning. So starting out, first AMRAP. Again, either do 3 to 5 rounds or do 12 to 15 minutes, your call, of legs. We're starting out with 20 squats. So squatting down, our feet are right under our hips, going down, coming up. Go down to where you're comfortable. If you can't get all the way down, that's perfectly fine. Only go halfway. If you can only get a quarter of the way, that's perfectly fine too. The ultimate goal is to get to that 90-degree position, but if you can't yet, that's fine. We want you to start working up to that, okay? So next thing we're doing after that is 20 jumping jacks. I love them. You do them inside, get your heart rate up, and most people know how to do them. So up and down jumping jacks. If you're uncomfortable with the jumping motion, cool, step out. Perfectly fine. I still want you lifting your hands up over your hair, okay? So 10 on each side. After that, we go into 20 lunges. I'm gonna let you pick what type of lunge you wanna do. So we got forward, awesome. You've got reverse, perfect. You wanna do curtsy, where my left leg is gonna cross behind me, my right leg, just like that. Awesome, do that. Any type of lunge you choose though, make sure that that knee is tracking over that toe. I shouldn't have my knee going in, can't even do it. My knee going in, my toe going out. Everything needs to go in the same direction to reduce injury, okay? After that, we've got 10 or 20 in and out squats. We're gonna do 10 each way. So starting off, you're gonna go down, feet under your shoulders pretty much. Might be in a little bit farther than that. You're gonna hop up. You're gonna be out nice and wide. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so forth. So you do 10 out, 10 in. If you cannot jump, perfectly fine. Squat down again to where you're comfortable. Come up, step out. Again, my knees are always kind of pointed, are always going out, tracking over my toes, okay? Everything should be in the same line. Again, it doesn't matter what, how wide your feet are. You should always have good movement and posture when doing that. So even if my feet are out super wide, my knees are going out, my feet are in, knees are still going out, okay? So in and out squats. After that, you're gonna do 20 calf raises. So either you can go on the ledge, I'm not going to right now, or you can just stand right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so forth, okay? After all that, I highly suggest doing a 60-second rest. Grab some water, grab Gatorade, grab your inhaler if you have an asthma or anything, whatever you need. And then start over again, whether you're doing the round or AMRAP version. So once you finish your rounds or your AMRAPs, you're gonna take 2 to 3 minutes, let your heart rate get down a little bit, grab some water. At this point, I highly suggest something with electrolyte in it like Gatorade. And we're gonna go into our arms. So With our arms, either you're doing 3 to 5 rounds or you can do 12 to 15 minute AMRAP. Again, if you can't do 3 rounds, cool, do 2. Can't do 2, do 1. If you can't do 12 minutes, cool, cut back to 10. If you got to cut back to 8 or 9, 6, whatever, do what you can do, okay? Still get movement. If you've ever taken an a yoga class, she always says motion is lotion, so you gotta get started to get all those joints, all those muscles lotioned up so you can finally get to that full range of movement. So, what we're starting off with today are push-ups. You got a couple options here. You have your hands right under your armpits. My elbows are gonna go out at a 45-degree angle, coming back up. Okay? If you cannot do that, that is fine. Get down on your knees. Hands are staying in the same position. Again, my elbows are going out at a 45-degree angle. I am trying to keep them nice and tight to my body. Shouldn't have anything out wide. That's not what I want today, okay? So, that's what we're doing. If you are uncomfortable getting on the floor, that's perfectly fine. Grab an object that's not gonna move, somewhat heavy, isn't gonna break, and do an incline push-up on that. Keep your toes on the ground. Say, okay, we can modify everything, make it work, make it your own, okay? After that, we're doing 45-second plank. So, either do a high plank where you hold it just like this. You need to watch the clock, so this is when you're gonna need a stopwatch with you. Or you can go down into a low plank, just like this. If you're not comfortable doing both of those, cool. Put your knees on the ground. You're still working your abs. Again, we're just trying to get moving, get grooving. After that, you're gonna flip over. We're doing 10 sit-ups. Everyone's favorite. So, I'm coming down. I'm gonna use my hands, snap myself up. You either can do a butterfly position with your knees out, or you can keep your knees in, everything straight, touch the ground, come back up. We're doing 10 of those, okay? After that, we're gonna do 10 dips. So, usually I have a box with me. I forgot to grab it when I started rolling the film. If you're on the ground, that's perfectly fine. Do dips just like that. So, not using the full range of motion, I can't, but I'm still using the muscle. That's the goal. If you're uncomfortable doing dips like that, you can always grab an object, do an overhead tricep extension. That's perfectly fine too. If you're extreme, you do diamond push-up where your hands are gonna make a diamond just like this. You're gonna go down. That's really gonna work those triceps, okay? So if you wanna do diamond push-up, rock on. After that, you're gonna use stopwatch again. 60-second, high plank, low plank, your call. So again, high plank position. If you can't do that, do a high plank position with your knees on the ground. If you can't do that, go low plank position. If you can't do that, again, put your knees on the ground. Perfectly fine, guys. Nothing wrong about modifying. Last, we're finishing with 15 sit-ups. So we had a lot of core this last little bit. So going back, snap it up. Okay, 15. After you get done with your 3 to 5 rounds, or your 1 round, or your 2 round, or your 10 minutes, or your 15-minute AMRAP, you guys are gonna cool off, grab some water, grab a towel. You're probably gonna be gross and sweaty if you're working outside. Walk around, let your heart rate get down, stretch. You don't know how to stretch, lots of stuff on YouTube. You need help, Angie College, she's got a lot of good YouTube videos that range from anything from 10 minutes of chair stretching to 30 minutes with kids to 60 minutes, cover everything. So that's what I got for you guys today. I miss you all a ton. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. Hopefully I get this up before the end of the day, and I'll have something up for you all on Friday tomorrow, okay? So see you all, bye.